And we're here! Hello everybody and welcome to Cyberdog Nation Server Base Tours again. Survival 3 is coming to a close, and so we thought we'd pay tribute one last time to our world by looking at some of the amazing bases from around the server. We've got a jam-packed evening tonight, starting at 4 o'clock and ending around 6 o'clock today. First up, we've got Samantha Argos who will be taking us around their base. So, without further ado, please join me in welcoming myself to the base tour. Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Hey!
Welcome. What's the
Well,
name of your base?
welcome to Redstone Park.
Great.
It's a park based completely around nature and nature types built. Um, uh, been working with this. Started out as a community project, but then slowly people started moving out, and in the end, it was only pilot crafted and myself working on this place.
Yeah.
So we're really ambitious. We never got everything done, but I do have a few things I kind of want to show you, and
Yeah.
it all starts here at the visitor center.
Excellent.
I can show you a little bit about, well, which area we had claimed to work on.
I'm immediately excited for this because I remember this place from has a wiki article, so you're already in my good
Yeah,
books.
I really need to finish that. So this is a little bit of the map of the Central Park idea. So this is where we were working with nature itself. We have some other areas which are interesting as well. I'll show them in a while later. But we're currently standing here at the visitor center, the blue blob over there.
Yeah.
And the biggest project I was working on lately was Lake Renstone. Now, that's that big lake you see over the teal blob.
Oh,
And
yeah. Okay.
there was a puddle here before, but we kind of dug it out and made sure that we had streams coming from the mountains around it, which is great. And you can't see it right now because we can't load all the mountains in. But when all the mountains are rendered in, you have a beautiful vista surrounding a lake.
Oh, I can imagine. I mean, look, the map looks amazing. It's one of
Yeah,
those times where, like, even the map looks pretty cool. So you
yeah.
can tell a lot of waterscaping has gone into this.
Yeah, it has. Actually, I filled in the water just yesterday, and I've been putting in some fishies and other stuff in at the moment. So yeah, we could look at this place a little bit.
Sure.
Um, if you go under, there are bubble columns here, so you won't drown. Especially, I think there are some fishes hanging around, like here.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
really been trying to work with the landscape, trying to make a bit of a
Mm.
feel. I'm going to put my helmet on. So it's really a place like there's depth to it,
Cool.
and there's actually
Awesome.
something very interesting on the other side of the lake. Might want to show you that as
Sure.
well. Um, It's getting dark. Oh no. This place is not lit up, which was perfectly fine as long as we had a lot of people on the server. Now, not so much.
No.
So, underneath this island, the central island, I've got all kinds of caverns, all flooded,
Oh,
which lead
wow.
to a hidden room. I'm not going to show you that. If people want to see it, they can world download Grandstone Park and they can find it out themselves. It's
Yeah.
a bit of a secret.
More downloads also on
Um,
the wiki. Wink.
yeah, in the center here, the idea was to have a pipe going downwards to bedrock, where I would have an ocean monument stowed. Like I said, really ambitious. Never
Wow.
got around to it.
Yeah.
so
That's a big pull.
yeah, so let's not jump in there. The thing I want to show you is over here.
Okay.
So these caves we're going towards are actually naturally formed. I didn't do anything to the caves. Is I just plopped in some coral in the center and just made it look a little bit nicer. So
Uh-huh.
that's the entire idea of Redstone Park in a nutshell. It's like taking what already is there and trying to make it feel realistic, feel like it's a place you want to walk through, have a great relaxing day, all of that
I see.
jazz.
So it's about making it feel, making the world come to life a bit more than.
Yeah, yeah. So if we follow this path over here back to the visitor center, and I'm going to walk on the path a little bit further to one of the mountains that had actually been landscaped
Oh, okay.
by pilot crafted. It's called Twin Peaks.
After the show.
Uh, yeah, yeah. But basically also
Sorry.
because of the fact that the let's get out of here. Basically also because of the fact that the mountain pilot crafted worked on already had two peaks, so it was very easy to make the link.
Ah, yeah.
So as you can see, we also really pride ourselves in making custom trees. Like it
That's
doesn't
nice.
have to be very special trees, but it really does have to have a bit of a feeling to it that's not that blocky Minecraft basic type of deal.
You can spend a lot of time on custom trees getting them perfect, but also it's just nice to have sometimes simpler trees as well that make it
Indeed.
feel more alive.
So if this forest you see over here has been made by Darpaniax. He was one of the persons that got involved and liked said, like, well, I want to build something so cool, so he made that.
Yeah.
Let me get rid of this skeleton. Oh, that. Oh, that one was because I've got a little bit of surprise over here as well. We had one player, I don't think he plays anymore, just pop in and he really enjoyed walking around here and made himself a little bit of an alcove, a little bit of a hidden valley kind of thing. This was made by Existent Coffee, which he played, made this and then left, which is kind of annoying because he left his stuff over here. It's not protected anymore, but
Yeah, his life's
it was there
work.
for. Yeah, I'm leaving it there just because, well, it's his legacy. So if we move towards here, you'll start to see the mountains and come over the pathway. And that's the idea. It's like moving around here, seeing all kinds of new vistas. Like every time you move a block, you have to see something else, something new. So this is these are the Twin Peaks, and you can see it by the little box over here. We have a little bit of commemoration plaque. If you go down there, Pilot made a base camp, quite basically showing the bases. You haven't slept, have you?
Yeah. No. Is that a bed?
Not here. We'll
okay.
move towards it quickly enough.
It's okay. They don't bite.
So basically, we have a little map here showing what's happened, and that was the idea of the entire build. Like having these mountains, have a little bit of base camp, and then moving on. So moving along, I'm going to show you a place where we have a bed.
Excellent. Nice little waterfall.
Yeah. Again, already there, just amplifying what we already had. Also with that little cave over there.
Yeah.
So, they're running away now.
Yeah.
So, moving around, we're currently at one of those. Whoa! He got you good. You got some food, dude.
I got food.
Oh, good.
Nothing else though.
Hang on. You can get a little bit of my.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure.
Thanks.
I'm keeping my helmet though. Oh my goodness! Phantoms.
Yeah.
Oh. How much?
Right.
They'll be alright. They're really annoying.
Yeah. I voted for them and I regret it.
Oh no! I think I voted for the sea creature. right about now, I'm really happy I didn't. If it would have been just as annoying as those guys, yeah, no.
Oh boy,
Oh,
yeah.
it's on your tail now. So, welcome to the farmlands.
Okay.
This is basically my home base,
Oh my.
and now we just need to find a little bit of a house with a. Let's have a look. See, nope, this one doesn't have one. Sorry.
That's okay. I like the little style you got here, like dark oak and
and
spruce and.
and those. Oh, I'm so happy we hit 1.14 at the moment. I think we'll be safe here for a little bit. You can see the map of this place here a little bit better.
Mhm.
So you have we're standing right here at the village square, and this hasn't been really completed just yet. But we're going to move to a space that actually has a lot of stuff in it. Even closer if we move that way. But yeah, totally mapped out everything here.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, it's quite a grand place. Is that your storage area over there then?
That is the storage area. That place was designed by Scary DJM Creep kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Scary
Scary.
Deshi and Miami Creep. That guy.
Yeah, and he designed it. I kind of built it because he didn't have time to build it, but it is a very interesting. It kind of feels like.
Oh,
I've
butthole.
got locked butthole. Hang on, that's filled with
Uh,
iron. So,
yeah.
so I've got some maps over here as well, like the big map showing everything, but also the world map and all of that. I've been
Very
working
impressive.
on.
Wow, this is immense. What's that area up there to the north?
That's Little Venice. That's the last place we're going to visit. I'm going to
Okay.
show you a little bit more of this little town we're making, and then we're going to move upwards to Little Venice.
Awesome.
Um,
We've got about 5 minutes or so.
Oh, that's perfect. I don't have much to show. Actually, the thing I'm most proud of in this entire build is just around the corner. You can see it in the distance right now. It's this willow tree
Oh
over
yeah.
here.
Oh wow.
Where, yeah, that took me a day.
I love this little
But
bit of this little kind of mini biome here. That's a beautiful scene. That's a beautiful scene.
yeah, it
How
is.
about that?
Well, that's been the idea from the get-go. Like having good small viewpoints. Like if you stand over here as well, you have this idea that it really is farmland. It is a village that is producing farm items like potatoes and wheat, and maybe even selling a little bit here. And
Yeah, you got the market
apparently
stalls.
having a skeleton horse here. Um,
Yeah.
so you have the windmill on that hill a little bit,
Oh yeah.
but if you look close here, there's actually a passage underneath the passage towards the
Wow.
windmill.
I love how you were saying earlier, it's just breathing with life in nature, the way you've like made the land, like everything go
Yeah.
around it.
So this is actually one of the ideas. This is a cactus farm.
Oh yeah.
All the real farms are down below. I'm not going to show you that because that's actually really boring. But they're connected to the upside by these houses. And
Okay.
if you move here, actually you can go through the forest and you end up with at the willow tree. Careful you don't get yourself hurt by those bushes.
Yeah.
And here at the willow tree, I've got this little exciting little room as well. It's a little bit hidden, but if you go inside,
Ooh.
there's a little bit of a cavern here.
How nice. I like the little details like this.
It's yeah, it's awesome to make those details. It's also really easy to get lost into them.
Oh
That's
yeah.
why most projects I just didn't finish, but I finished this one and I'm really happy about it. So
It's
like a
great. Yeah.
fisherman's house. Again, the vista here from the natural generator terrain is awesome and all of that. So going up a little bit back because I'm got feeling that I'm running through my 5 minutes. So there's
Ooh.
this place over here. this is the first place I settled in. We've got these big trees, small trees.
Wow, it's very nice.
Yeah, so we really worked with the terrain. We really worked with the idea of amplifying it, like not making a birch forest where spruce was made first, but also just amplifying it, making it really look like it's alive. So now we're going to go towards a place that is not alive, very much not alive.
Oh dear, okay.
It was a project that I had in mind to try and get some people more interested in Redstone, but also very inspired by Havana from Survival 2.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you were quite a builder in there, weren't you?
Yeah, I started out as a builder and then became part of the council, and I was really involved. I really liked the building style there, but also the way it evolved itself. It was a really great project. Unfortunately, I'm not the best in managing things, so I never got Little Venice off the ground. I made the starting ideas of it. Don't mind the tree. That you see nothing. You see nothing.
Etho would not be happy.
No, he wouldn't.
Okay.
So we're heading towards it now. It's called Little Venice. It's kind of based around a lot of waterworks, which 1.14 just hit. So,
oh yeah,
that's why you can see it pop into the surroundings right now, and it was built around the same building style as Havana, like Venice, Havana, Amsterdam, those cities with a lot of places to live in. You can see the little waterworks in the streets, just running around and just giving you a bit of an idea.
And so this is like a little plot place town.
It was, and that was the biggest mistake, I think. I worked with plots instead of just letting it breathe normally, like what happened in Havana. But we do have a few people who built here, and you can see a little bit of the style here, like packed together with both an access way to land, but also on water.
This is definitely Havana-esque. It reminds me very much so of it. It's great.
Yeah. So let's go to this place over here. So that's the first building I made. That was the mayor's house, but it's kind of empty.
Okay.
I kind of built a temple over here. That's kind of cute to see it to show it as well for a moment.
Oh yeah. Again, oh wow, yeah.
Again, with plans to make this to have a catacomb underneath underneath the city, having a little bit of a adventure-based playtime, all of that. That was a great idea. Never came to fruition. Like so much around here, eventually.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of. I tell you what, this is Havana, isn't it? This is what really makes it special, and we got a great view from up here, haven't we?
Yeah.
The floral kind of style and how you embedded color into this area. I've never quite understood what Redstone Park was. I've heard of it many times. So you're saying it was kind of like a community initiative to like enhance the vanilla biomes to give them more life in a way.
Yeah. That was the idea. Basically, in Survival 2, I had a very opposite type of base. I kind of dug a hole in the ground, a very big hole, and started making very industrialized buildings. And I thought, like, I want to do the flip side of this. We want to make this more natural, breathing with the surroundings. So that's why I started it. I got a few people involved and enthusiastic about it. Basically, Pilot Crafted, Cookies, Dragonfire, they
Yeah.
were really enthusiastic about it. But most of them, with the exception of Pilot Crafted, had other projects they were involved in as well. So really didn't get off the ground. And working with biomes and going for the nature type build didn't really speak to people a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
It did speak to me, and I do really feel like I really enjoyed it, and I really want to continue playing around with it. But I was a little bit too ambitious with all of this. So basically, on Survival 4, I'm 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 contemplating of being a bit more of a rover, like having a little small base where I can store my stuff, but otherwise running around the
Fair
entire
enough.
server and making small patches of alive things, like
Mhm.
people running around like, what is this? And then that's just a little place I landscaped and made alive. So
I mean,
redstone in the
well,
middle.
thank you so much for showing me Samantha Argos. It was great to see it. Um,
Yeah.
really a nice place. I just realised that my microphone was on the wrong setting for this time, so this must have been like a robot for the people in the stream.
Oh
But
no.
but it's good now, hopefully. But I will tell you what. Thanks so much for showing me around.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
I think especially earlier on in Survival 3, this was quite a big project. I remember being in the Discord and watching a lot of hubbub about it. So it's really nice to see
Yeah.
what it turned out, and it did turn out quite well in the end. I think, even if it wasn't as complete as maybe it
Oh,
could have
I'm
been.
proud of this. I really am.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much, Samantha
Yeah.
Rogos.
Thanks for watching. Good luck with the doors.
Thank you. All right, our next tour is going to be with I Love Math. Just quickly checking. I Love Math. We're gonna TP on over to I Love Math shortly. But yeah, thanks for showing me around. Okay,
So,
we should be back here with I Love Math now on the Dogcraft server. I Love Math, how you doing?
I'm doing good today.
And that's good to hear. What base are you gonna show me?
Everything you kind of see on this side of the fence is mine.
So this side of the cobblestone fence.
Yes.
Okay, so where are we in the world? We're pretty far out, aren't we?
Yeah. We're like negative 8,000 north and like 10,000 west.
Oh, okay. So then, what are you gonna show me? What's the name of your base?
I don't really think I gave it a name.
Oh, I love bases. You gotta give it a name. Bases with a name, you know, gives it a special bit of an edge. But fair enough, to each their own. Well, let's have a look then. What do you have here?
I guess we can start with the tower you see over here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of my first builds here.
Okay.
It was a cactus farm in order to get green dye.
Oh boy. Okay, so this is a big cactus farm then. Oh, I see. How good is it then?
Yes.
What's it like inside of it?
Oh, it does okay. I haven't really used the green dye in a while, so there's a couple double chests overflow.
Oh, I see. Always use it for Eastline building. Yeah.
And I managed to build something on top. You would like to come?
Okay. I remember back in my first base on Survival 1, I had a huge cactus farm, it always overflowed. Yeah. So you love math,
at least-
right? What's the rates of this thing?
I haven't used it enough to actually know.
Fair enough. Alright.
So, here we have a cookie machine.
A cookie machine?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it was I just kind of made it up for fun, but the dispenser harvests the wheat and the cocoa beans,
Oh.
and
that
then they
seems-
transport the cookies into this dispenser over there, if you can see.
Oh.
If you can get around.
Oh,
Right.
right. Okay. I'm impressed. Huh. Ah! Okay. I figured that would give me free cookies. I didn't give me free cookies. I've been tricked, and that's the scariest thing I've seen in my life. Okay.
So this one, this is like where the cactus falls down, and it's like a sewer.
Oh. The theme of this build suddenly went from like super fluffy light and cookies to scary and doom. Okay, I'll turn my microphone up a bit. Yeah, I wasn't I wanted free cookies and now I'm in a sewer, so this ain't the best. So what's down here then? Can I go down here?
No.
Oh. Alright. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is very clever.
So, this was supposed to link up to more farms, but, kind
I
of
see.
ran out of time to make more.
So this oh my gosh. Alright, in the hole. Away. Alright. Alright, okay, so this links up, so this is your storage then, right? For where the cactus
Yeah.
goes to. Oh, you got a lot of it. Okay, not bad.
Yeah, it was planned for more farms, but,
Didn't get around
never
to
really got around to making more of them.
it. Fair enough. So where are the cookies?
Well, you were supposed to hit the button.
I did.
You might have, took it too long.
Okay, fair enough. Well, well. So how do we get out of here then? This is the back
You have to
entrance.
fall down the drain here.
But, oh, okay. Oh. I'll let you lead the way. Oh my, so this goes through a whole sewer system? I see. Oh, zoom. Okay. Now up. Yeah, back where the skeleton.
And we pop out back at...
Great. I love the way of storing the skeleton horses, by the way. That's clever.
Yeah, I decided to give them a little, place, home.
That's great. That's the best way of storing these things.
It's a little derpy, though.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a giraffe, but we'll roll with that. Or like a bird or something. I guess it's fine.
So, next thing I have for you is, my little home. This is what I started in.
Really? How nice. Oh, it's got storage and everything? Whoa, this is the most messy storage I've ever seen. This is so disorganized. I see.
Yeah, it was very disorganized.
Oh, we got a book here. What's in this book? Oh. Oh, the build battle rules. Fair enough. Very nice. You got some nice heads down here. And this is your base.
Yeah.
So who's on the other side of the wall then? Tell me about that.
It was a neighbor I had. I think they stopped playing. I haven't seen them in quite a while.
Got like a little demilitarized zone between your bases. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. What's this big brown building over here?
We will get to that later. That is, the bigger house I moved into.
Alright, let's go.
That's more organized.
I see. Got some those enchanted apples, not bad. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Alright, so down here is just more heads.
More heads. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Really messes your perspective a bit. Nice. A nice way of using a starter house actually, I think. Okay. Where we are off to next.
We're gonna follow the rough path.
I think, yeah, because most people just with their starter houses, they just kind of abandon them and leave them forever and stuff, but oh no, not I Love Math. I Love Math makes proper usage of a starter house. Ooh,
Yeah.
is that a boat racing track over there?
Yeah, it was the start of one, but
Didn't get round to it.
yeah, ran out of time.
Fair dues. The Ice Boat Racing League is actually viable now at 115. Hopefully we can restart that in Survival 4. Okay, what's this? It's like a Japanese kind of like gate thing.
Yeah, it's just like a mountain gate.
Okay. Look at that, nice view from up here actually. You should make a wiki article on your base.
Yeah, I was just waiting to finish it up and before I
Fair
write
enough.
anything about it.
Fair enough. Oh, okay. Big house. Baby chicken. Hello, what have we here? What a nice base you've got. Ah! Okay, we're good. Okay. Alright. Alright. Is your house got lighting inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't really bother with the outside.
Fair enough. Must be pretty
So
cool.
this is kind of like the courtyard, I guess you could say.
Oh yeah, not bad. I like how it's kind of like you can just see through the mountain there to see the moon and your neighbor's base in the distance. That's cool. What's in? Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's quite empty in here. I thought it would have been busier, bigger, and more stuff in it. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Got storage.
yeah. So this is a proper storage,
Oh yeah.
if you could say.
Oh yeah. This is the real deal. Oh wow. Not bad. Lots of storage. You must have a lot of stone. Yeah. Wow. Nice stuff. I saw diamond blocks down the staircase.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, what's in here?
This is a vault.
Man, you're rich. Not bad. I like
Yeah,
that.
I had nothing else to do with it, so I just kind of boarded it up.
Fair enough. And ooh. So how long ago did you make this house?
This was maybe like a year ago.
Okay, so what have you been doing for the past year or so?
Yes. Mostly been experimenting with farms. A lot of them have actually been away at my base, and with homes lost, they just kind of somewhere.
So you're more of a technical player.
Yes, I enjoy the redstone stuff.
That's cool. Very interesting. And this side of the base?
There's just the slow furnaces.
Uh-huh. So what is the meaning of this?
Well, this was when the colored signs plugin was around, what all the letters meant for what colors.
Ah. Or does it have a deeper meaning? Well, what's next?
We can
You got about
go down the
got a
well.
couple more minutes.
improper entrance back here.
Okay, and this is more. Even more. Is there anything on this floor?
Yeah, no, this floor was meant to have a use. It kind of.
Oh my! Oh my God! Okay. Ah, no! Like this, not like this, not like this. Okay. All right, we're good. Oh, I just put that guy to death for you. You're welcome. Die. Geronimo! Okay, that was great. So what's this then? What's this big dark thing?
So I was mining out the area under my base, and it turns out there happened to be a triple cave spider spawner.
What, right under your base? My gosh, there's a lot
Right
of
under
stuff
my
down here.
base.
Wow, this is one nice iron farm. Down here too, by the way. Oh wow, you can see those triple spider farm doodle bob. Nice. And were those mob farms in those little cages as well, or oh, that's iron?
Yeah, that was the 3 different ones. This one's iron over here.
Oh yeah, I saw it. We had a look at that. So what's this huge big area?
So this is where I went mining, for the most part.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Scalapat, I love math. Scalapat your neighbor?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, so this is a redstone device which does something, but I'm not sure what.
So the box over here is a slime farm.
Uh-huh.
And in order to get looting on the slime, we hooked it up so that when the slime are on the pressure plates at the bottom of the farm, it would activate this redstone, which would then activate the piston, which pushes the green block into the beacon, and the beacon beam would be green.
Cool. I don't understand
So that
why
way
it's
we would
not
know there
lit
would be.
right now.
Well, it's because the claims are gone and pistons
Oops.
need the claim.
Oh, right, yeah. That's annoying.
That kind of broke most of my farms.
Well, I gotta say, I love math. We're kind of running out of time here, but it's been a pleasure. I gotta say, it's interesting seeing a more technical base as well. It's good to see a variety. You know, the last base Samantha showed us was pretty full on, like pretty, how do you say, based on like,
Building.
and this is much more, you know, technical. So that's good to see. In that case, we're going to move on to our next person, which is Lightning Strike, and show us around California, I think. So be right back. Okay, we are back with Lightning Strike and California, and I just got rid of the minecarts because I'm a donut. Okay.
No matter, it's fine. That I think was mainly just to demonstrate that since the last time you were here, we actually have minecarts in this minecart tunnel.
Oh yes, I remember. So we were here before. Lightning had a good show us around California, and there were no minecarts in the minecart tunnel. But I now know California is hooked up properly to the SRN, and what an entrance it is. It's quite impressive.
Yes, we are far more connected now and such. There's been a lot going on here, as you might be able to see. Not as much as we'd like, but plenty has happened since your last visit. Oh goodness,
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Welcome back to our station, which is, again, now fully functional.
Yeah.
Got a nice little balcony here.
Oh yeah.
Take
I always love seeing
over
the view.
the gatehouse there. It's more or less the same as it was.
Mm-hmm.
Been touched up a bit here and there. There's still plenty to do. We're currently in a race, or well, I'm currently in a race to finish off the fortifications here.
Oh, excellent. For survival.
Building walls all over the place and just sorting everything out basically before Survival 3 ends.
So you can get a nice world download with everything complete.
Right, precisely. In fact, I'm even a little tempted to finish everything off afterwards on a private world, even if it isn't finished beforehand. Anyway, so the natural course for the tour then is to go into the gatehouse. Psych!
Oh.
Down here, if you would.
I figured that there might be. Oh, okay, I was
Into the
landing on that
boat.
boat. Perfect. Alright then.
And away we go. As I say, the gatehouse is mostly the same, so may as well show you things that have changed since the last base tour.
Marvellous.
As you can see, if you look up to your left, the fortifications have been enhanced somewhat since your last visit.
What's good? Do you have many intruders then?
Mostly mobs at this point.
Fair enough.
They aren't. They're problematic from time to time.
I see.
But we've been expanding our defences. This port here, which is meant to resupply the gatehouse in times of siege, has now been given a proper wall, proper barbican, etc.
This boat
the
might
ship
looks like it's
here.
got some damage though underneath. It's a bit shallow, this water.
Yes, we've been meaning to dredge it, but I'm afraid I think that's one of the things that isn't going to happen by the end of the end of the server. There is now a docking point for the ship that has been here since forever ago. I can't even remember who built it. It was in the very earliest days of Califort. Right. Now,
where are we off
if
to?
we walk over this way, past the continuing walls,
Oh, they're gonna.
we'll see where a lot of progress has been going on. Not here, unfortunately. This is what was going to be a hall for the what was Califort's council, what is now known as the Order of Califort.
I see.
Sadly, it's just a facade. If you walk on through, you'll see not especially substantial.
Well, I do quite find this bridge quite funny, just going to absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, this is one thing I do intend to work on. It's something I've been intending to work on for ages. There is going to be a road here. I will make it so.
Excellent.
If we continue down the river.
Okay, down the river.
Yep. That boat might be. Okay, never mind. Perfect. This is one of the constructions that I'm most pleased about. This is the first building, and what will probably be the only building now, of the burgeoning University of Califort.
Ah, I see.
Established by Minefox, our resident witch.
Seems fitting.
Yeah, I very much like how it's in keeping with a lot of Califort structures, but also has some very noticeable differences to stand out. For example, the roof is made of prismarine in imitation of copper. There are some wonderful copper-roofed universities that Minefox took inspiration from.
Oh right, I see. It's clever. I love that sort of inspiration like that.
Yeah, it's awesome. Clock tower as well. I'm not sure if it's anachronistic. Might be, but this is medieval fantasy as well as medieval. We can do what we like.
Califort University, very nice.
If we proceed, this is the wrong way. We'd be going back down the river. That is not what we want to do. If we proceed, there is a very important building that we missed last time. Very noticeably.
Is it Summer's house?
It is indeed Summer's house. I want to make a point of showing it this time.
Great. We're just gonna censor this stream. I was joking. I'm not actually gonna censor the stream, but I am gonna look away from it.
As you can see, typical Summer built it right next to a vast ravine, which you've just fallen into.
It's okay. Did you send me a teleport?
There you go.
Okay.
You okay?
I almost fell in that lava. Okay, great. We're good.
Bad luck.
Marvelous. Okay, let's continue. Ooh, yeah, this is Summer's house.
Yes, very distinctive.
Okay. What happened
There
there?
we go.
Okay.
Take care of that.
Yeah.
this is Summer's house, as you can see. Very reminiscent of her distinctive building style. Those lovely little curls on the roof are just
Yes, we've
beautiful.
got one of these in Oranos as well. Lovely. They are it's a signature thing, I think.
Yeah.
what side
Over
of it going?
here, you'll be able to see poking through the forest, or looming above the forest. This is the keep. It's
wow.
sadly in a permanent state of unfinishedness. This was Pigeon Confirmed's pet project, one of the original Knights of Calfort, along with myself.
He play much still?
It was intended to be a massive fortification outside the town, almost as a refuge, basically. But its scale was such that it just never really got finished. We use it for storage now, mostly.
I see.
We do have a lot of resources, thankfully. Don't kill the sheep. The sheep's been here for a while.
Okay. Sorry.
You're okay, aren't you? You're okay? Good. Yeah. Small... Of course, that's what you do. You'd kidnap it.
Why do I hear boss music?
Got a small soup slot.
Okay.
We've got phantoms.
That's okay. You deal with those while I steal the sheep.
I see.
Right. So
How kind of you.
So it was too large a scale really to kind of complete in the end, was it?
Sadly.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know where you've gone with this. There we are.
Okay. Right. Yeah. I'll just stop. Okay. So where are we off to next?
Right. If we proceed out this little hole in the wall here, we can walk on down to Mindfox's cottage, which you, I think, have seen before.
Yes, I think I have actually seen Mindfox's cottage before.
Yeah, it's a lovely little place. Very rustic. Again, that's one thing I love about Mindfox's building style. It lends itself to Califort, but with the sort of spruce and dark oak wood palette and such. But you've got these little touches, the sandstone and birch, that make it unique.
Nice. It's very pretty. I like it.
Yeah.
Quaint.
It is indeed. Okay, well, if we proceed from the cottage down...
About 4 minutes or so? I've got about 4 or 5 minutes or so, just to keep...
Okay, that's fine. We can fit a lot into that, I'm sure. If we proceed down this path over
nice bridge.
the bridge...
There's more bridges than before, because I remember last time we were running through the wilderness quite a bit.
Again, more phantoms.
I can't believe you haven't slept. Unbelievable.
I did sleep several times. Anyway, this is Lego Maniac's house. Been a resident here for a little while.
Oh yes, how nice. I like it.
It's sort of a half house, half shop.
I see.
Yeah, we'll hide in here. The phantoms can't get us now.
Haha. Steve. Bed. Excellent. Sleepy time. While you die outside.
Nah, I make other things die.
Okay, excellent. Well, let's have a look. What's next?
Right. Do you still have the boat?
No.
Do you have a trident with Riptide?
No.
Ah.
It's alright. I'll make do.
Okay. Next thing is a new edition, which I'm sure a lot of people will have already seen.
It's this, isn't it? The statue.
Yes. This is the statue dedicated to Marbu, as thanks for all he's done for the server. The statue isn't actually of Marbu. It's what I like to think of as a spirit of industry and exploration.
I like it. This is perhaps one of my favourite builds in the server, actually, and I used it for the thumbnail of the Thank You Marbu video because I thought it was just so remarkable.
Yes, I noticed. That was lovely to see. Thank you.
It was really good. I really love this. I think it kind of is emblematic of kind of Minecraft in general and like what we do in it. And I thought it was really great and very nice statue indeed. So I did put it as the center key art for the video, which which is good.
That's lovely to hear. Thank you. Around here, you can see the beginnings of what would have been the central port of Califort. After which Califort's actually named. Califort in Irish means harbour.
Oh.
And Warhorse, the original founder of the place, is Irish himself.
Oh, that's interesting to know. Is Warhorse still around?
No, Warhorse isn't still around, I'm afraid. He's been absent for a little while.
That's a shame.
But we carry on regardless. We make do. If we come over here,
I've
sent
kind
you
of
a
lost you.
teleport request, I think.
Okay, yoink. Alright, up here. Yeah, this is a great view from up here.
You can see fangs of a few things actually. Over here is Fangs of Amber's Glassworks, the building with the nether brick roof.
That's right. I remember seeing this last time. It was very good, very detailed inside.
Again, buildings that fit in with the style but have their own little quirks. They're just great. They're wonderful.
Very clever.
Since we're pressed for time, we'll move on quickly. Sorry, especially since we've already been here before. Do you know where people can look at your last stream? Actually, there's a lot of stuff there that.
So it should be on the CDNN YouTube channel. I can probably put a link up there in a bit.
Cool.
But yeah.
Well, don't worry about it just now.
Yeah.
Over there is Mindfox's ship, whose name I can't remember. Up here, with the giant streams of water, is the castle of Sami Pi and Asgarok, which I think I talked about before.
Oh yeah, I think you might have done.
Yeah, that's been here since forever. I still need to put in those supports.
Yeah, that's right.
I will get around to it at some point. If we move towards my tower, there's been a new addition, as you can see, just nestled in this bay here.
Is it the blimp or whatever this is?
Yes, it's a sort of blimp. It's an arcane airship.
Okay.
You can see it's currently parked above its conduit, wherein from which all of the energy flows and such. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Clever. Ooh, it's way up here.
And finally, we can. The last thing, because I know we're pushed for time.
Yeah.
That we can do is embark to the top of my tower for a view of the entire town.
Wow, what is this? Is this the world limit nearly?
No, it's not. It's not the height limit, but we're about 70 blocks away from it.
Okay.
Pretty
high up then. Wow.
So yeah, that's about all. Last thing I would like to say is that for the final days of the server, we are going to be holding an event here at Califort. A knighting, in fact. 2 more knights will join the order. Not entirely sure when it's going to be, but if you're interested at all, anyone who's watching, stay posted. Watch the Califort Discord, and we'll let you know.
Sorry. Oh, server restart. Yeah. No, that's great. Tell you what, you got big plans for Survival 4?
Yes, we're planning on creating a newer, greater incantation of Califort on the next server as well.
Califorta.
That wasn't one of the names we were considering, but we'll keep it in mind because that is an excellent pun.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for showing me around, Lightning Strike, and we'll see you on the flip side of the world change. Thank you for showing me Califort. Brilliant town as ever. I love how brimming with life always. And we'll be back with the next tour coming up. It's Spear. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with AN84. Spear is just having some connection difficulties, so we'll get back to them real soon. Jeez. And yeah, so Ayan, let's check out your base.
Alright, welcome.
Ooh, is it that goes to the NTN, does it?
Well, I kind of started it with the landscape coming out of this mountain, so I figured best place to start the tour.
Awesome. I love how the nether portal goes like in that like that. It takes you to the nether transport network, right? The nether highways.
Yes, it does.
Excellent.
My little fish pond.
Ooh, very nice. I like when people do that because it like brings a bit of life to it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, this area is very chest monster infested.
No, I see. Are you gonna make a download of your base when it's all done?
I already have it.
Awesome. I think you've uploaded it actually. You haven't used the wiki.
Well, one of the moderators did it for me. I couldn't get it to work.
Alright, yeah. Fair enough. Well, it looks great.
But this entire church right here was built to hide my iron farm. Back in the old iron farms.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, this is a beautiful courtyard. This is so clever. I love it.
But the entire walkway perimeter was where the glass was for the doors.
Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, that's such a creative way of repurposing a build and making it something new. I really like that. That's great.
And this is where my villagers lived. With all my trading books.
That's why they're still here. Hello. What's your name? Librarian. You're also librarian. Clever, so you've kept it as like a sort of village area, huh?
Yep.
Ooh. Wow, got a huge church through here. And a villager corner.
I forgot I was trying to give him a good trade. He kind of got forgotten about.
What a beautiful church.
Thank you.
So, what's the name of your base then?
Flower Town.
Flower Town. Awesome.
Because it's a giant flower forest biome with a large farm underneath it that I can no longer get to.
I can almost see the wiki article. No, I'm kidding. No, it's amazing. It's actually really beautiful. So your style here, you've gone with the mushroom blocks. Why is that?
I was looking for a nice white block that had a texture that wasn't the same one that everyone else was using.
Okay, so not quartz. So like just something a little more unique, and yeah, it looks great.
I wanted a little bit, something a little dirtier, something a little run down.
Okay. So is this your enchanting station over here in this building?
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
This was actually my first ever attempt at interior decorating.
You've done a good job though. Interior decorating is one of those things that can be very hard to do, but you don't have to do that much to get quite a lot out of it, I think.
Well, I've always been more of an impulse style farm builder and not a decorating builder.
No, fair enough. I like what you did with the carpet in there. And some nice nice art here. It's dragons logo. Got your computer. Very nice.
But up here is the map of my base.
Oh yes. Oh wow, it's quite big.
I never did get it completely filled in like I wanted to.
Lovely. Lovely stuff.
But there's my lumber mill wood storage.
Oh right, so is it just you who built this, or is it a few other people as well?
Just me.
Oh okay. Amazing. It's very nice.
All of this area over here is pre 1.14 release stuff.
Oh, I see. So it's the base is kind of in like two halves almost then.
Yeah, this is the old part of town.
Old town. Uh-huh.
This was the first thing I did after the new release came out.
No, yeah. It's a shame we don't have target blocks in this version, because
yeah, that would be
probably...
wonderful. But this is where my new iron farm is at.
Uh-huh. I see.
And
so how's your new iron farm looking?
oh, it works very well. We
Very
passed my
nice.
storage room where I sell all my iron because I have too much of it.
Ah, I see. Shame the shop chests are all broken. So this is a little sewer then?
Right. Yep, the dungeons.
Oh, okay. Got a
And
saw
here's
for...
the way.
Ooh. Oh, and that's where, you get down from then, I guess.
Yep.
Ooh, and this is your iron farm. Very cool.
I was going to build a creeper farm here, but I would not get any spawns in any of these pads.
Mm-hmm.
That I later found out this entire area had been mined out and not lit up.
I see. He's just a cute little lion golem in there, isn't he?
Yep.
Alright, so it wouldn't really be practical to make a creeper farm in those lighting conditions with not much stuff being lit.
Alright, this is how you get out.
Hmm?
Hop on up there.
How? Oh, in here. Oh. Oh. Ooh. I take it the items follow a similar path then, huh?
Yes, they do.
And this is how we get out. And it's trapdoor exit. Very clever. I like that. Ooh, and yeah, all your iron ingots. It's a shame the shop chest pluggin's not working, but wow. Do you ever sell iron ingots for 2 DCD each? Wait a minute. This is like the best price on the server. You could, did you not have a mall plot you sold it at?
I did, but considering everyone always told people just go to Yellow 21, there was no point stocking it.
Oh, right. Well, those prices, you could have been the most richest person on the server. 2 DCD with ingot? Wow.
My little hollow foxes.
Uh-huh. That's cool. Little fox shack. And this goes down. Ooh, darkness. Uh-huh, storage and furnaces.
My kelp farm and my EXP farm.
Ah, nice. Very
This was supposed to be a weaponsmith next to an armor smith. So you go to the smithy to get repaired.
Oh, right, okay, so you go up here, and then you get the smithy to repair it for you. That's clever.
Alright.
Yeah,
And now
that's
let's go to the new town.
Okay, excellent.
Got some rockets?
No. Thank you. Let's go. Okay, so we're heading this way. I think I've gone in the completely wrong direction. That's alright, I know roughly the way to go. Yes, here we are. Over here. Okay, so
Look for the...
I'm at the market stalls.
Alright. This was my docks part of the town.
I see. So you got your little docks here. Very nice. You ever gonna
Down
build a
here.
custom boat?
I was going to, but down here, the reason I was building this was that's the river laid out down there. I was going to turn that into a squid farm.
Ah, I see. That's clever.
I
Yeah.
cannot build something without a farm being designed around it.
They nerfed squid farms, didn't they? Because they used to be built. You used to just be able to build them with lava, couldn't you? Because squids would spawn in lava for some reason.
I never heard that one, but I've always just done the fall trap.
Oh right, yeah, fair enough.
But in this section, I tried to work more on my interior decorating.
Oh yeah.
This whole area was a lot more focused on actually becoming a builder instead of a lag generator.
Fair enough. No, I like it. I like how your base is a blend of both kind of like building and farms. It's good. I like that kind of base. It's the perfect hybrid, in my opinion. And I love the interior decorating. You got good at it. And yeah, your style's very unique and you've really expressed it in this part.
Thank you.
Another
I
Smith?
admit I got a lot of inspiration from Blue Nerd.
Okay. Another player on the server?
No, he is a YouTuber.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
He
aware.
he doesn't have that many followers, only about 7,000 total. But
Ah, fair enough then. Fair play to you.
little
Apologies.
one studio apartments.
Very nice. I like this. Like, yeah, your interior decorating got very good very quickly. By the way, apologies to stream chat. I haven't been watching you that closely, but believe me, I'm reading your messages. We've got Damage Dog here saying, "Hello, Dis, Emma, Fraser on YouTube, Gallon Army. Good to see you all. How's it going?" Even Pigeon confirmed. I think that was. Anyway, sorry, Anne. Please continue.
No problem.
Okay. Ah, lovely lounge area. I like what you've done here with this kind of like divider line here.
Well, I used to work in construction and no interior walls were ever as thick as the load-bearing ones.
That's good. That's interesting. I guess having history and construction gives you kind of a new like background on how Minecraft structures should be built and stuff.
It helps a little.
Sorry, DMG, I did your name wrong. Hey, Summer. Okay, yeah. And so this is your new part of town, incorporating all the new blocks, and I like how you use the campfires there.
And this section over here
Where are you? Oh yeah.
Took me only 2 weeks to do.
Wow, fast building.
One building a day.
Awesome. Wow. The inn.
Unfortunately, I did not get the interiors done on these yet, though.
Oh, that's a shame. But no, that's okay. They still look great on the outside. Yeah. I like how I think interior decorating is really underrated element of Minecraft. But you've done it very well in the other parts of town. I like how, because I think it just brings your builds to life a lot more, and I like how even in the areas we haven't fully decorated, like it feels like this is like a working town with like the moving cranes and like every house having details and life and stuff in it. So that's really cool. It's very impressive.
Thank you. This section I don't know if I did as well as I was hoping to.
Mm-hmm.
I got the idea of doing English style row houses, but I've never seen one myself in person.
Oh, fair enough. This is nice though. I like how, yeah, it looks very cool. But no, yeah, it's a very cool base. Is there anything else you wanted to show me?
Yeah, but I'm going to be doing the stone exchange again. It's going to be looking like this section right here.
Ooh, yeah, the stone exchange. Uh-huh.
And instead of having all the stones out in the open for people to get attacked by mobs, I'm actually going to put them in buildings.
If there's one thing we need in Survival 4, it's a good temp mall, like a really good one with great management and everything. That's what we really need.
A good what?
Like a temp mall. Yeah, because I probably won't be. Mall? I don't know if there will. I don't think there's going to be a mall to begin with. Maybe not. Maybe there will be. I don't entirely know. But yeah, it'd be nice to have like a great place for the community to gather around, like a mall or something. So trade hall stone exchange sounds great. What was it you wanted to show me? The gatehouse.
Yes, this was the last project I worked on before I got the word that the server was ending.
I like it. It kind of ties together your whole base in a way. Actually, it looks really good. Like
this was supposed to be the ships coming into the harbor.
Oh, I see. That looks great. You did a really good job of that. Up on the hill here, you got some stuff as well. Is this like a game or something? Like the little homes in here over here.
Oh, on top of the hill.
Yeah.
That was the first house I did here. I was trying to do a completely redstone house.
Oh, I see. Fair enough. Yeah, what an impressive base, Ian. Thanks for showing it to me. Right.
No problem.
I mean, yeah, I'm impressed. I like how your base is a fusion of both redstone, elements and the more like typical medieval build style. So you've done a really great job here. And yeah, let's give it up for Ian, everybody. Thanks so much for showing me the base, and we'll be right back after the break. So yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Hello. Okay, we're back.
Hello.
Again. The official admin's here. Okay. So, what's the plan? Let's show me your stuff.
So, first of all, we are going to take. Okay. First of all, we are going to write down the test track, which is 250 block long track that basically looks back, so that's 500 blocks.
Okay, so we're gonna take a ride on the rail. Excellent. I love it. I'm liking it.
So we are going to do Minecraft since the Minecraft system has broken since Creepers. Yeah.
Okay. So, what's your story on Dogcraft then? What's your game plan here? So with this base, should I take a rail,
Well,
or does it work?
That doesn't work. It has been exploded.
You got a rail for cart for me?
Yes, it just left.
All right, I'll
Okay,
go grab
you
it.
can get this one.
Okay. Oops.
Yes, but
Ah. That's okay.
you can use the escape. There is an escape route.
That's a. Oh, we're all down here now, are we? Okay, let's.
I have like a lot of plans for this.
Okay.
I expected you to fall there.
That's alright. Marvelous stuff.
And we need more minecarts.
We need more mud carts. Alright, so.
Well, I have a double chest of them, so I don't think that's a problem.
I've got a minecart.
Okay, I have a mine.
Okay, awesome. In that case, let's go. Alright, I'll go first, shall I? Alright.
Yes.
So, what's this then? This is a test track, it says.
Yes. So basically, we tried a large-scale representation of how an underground rail would work and look like. It's pretty hypnotizing. Some people say it's nice, but you will definitely not be able to stay in here for about more than 1,000 blocks. It gets boring very quick.
Uh-huh. Yeah, fair enough. So this loops back around, does it? Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we took a minecart with us, but okay, that's good. At least we will not have minecarts in the lifter.
Yeah, fair enough. It's gonna work out. So
Yeah.
So your game plan, you say, was to Ooh, I was trying to take some stuff off so I could. That's fine. I'll catch up. So your game plan is essentially to testing Rails for future projects, right? Is that your thing?
No, it's like more of having an alternative SRN network that
Yeah.
you can connect to, and we basically build the race, not you.
Oh, I see. So it's like a it's like a rail for hire server. So we'll build your rails for you.
Yes, but it's totally free. That's
Totally
the
free.
good
Okay.
thing.
Fair enough. So it's a free rail building service. That sounds pretty useful. A
Yeah.
lot of people would like that, I'm sure.
So essentially, last time on in the minecart, you go. It's it does
Okay.
not look bad.
Okay, so we're going this way then.
Yes, it's a very nice bridge there.
Oh, so this is a very nice route then. Okay, so we've got your signature tunnel here, and it's probably gonna get good. Looks like it's going up.
Yes. All the
Okay.
way to the surface.
Oh wow, yeah. It's a very nice, intricate tunnel design, I gotta say.
Yeah,
wow.
it takes a very long time to make it.
Oh wow, it's actually really nice.
Yeah.
So. I'm just gonna test something.
And it also takes a lot of rails. And there is the content of the line because
That's the end. Oh, you got
We
helpers
don't-
building it right now. That's amazing.
yeah,
Okay.
it's still being built because we stop a bit because of the reset and the uncertainty leader.
Okay.
Now we need to finish it so we can prove at least we made a branch line to the SRN.
You know, actually, I think it looks really good. I think you've actually done quite a good job of showing off your rail here. I think it looks nice, actually.
Yeah, that took about 18 hours, the entirety of this bridge.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you did a good job on this here. I think yeah. So, what's your plan going to Survival 4 then?
So, currently I am working with Saddam with making a branch line of the North Station on Survival 4.
You help him with the North Station, yeah?
And then we have a branch line from there to a main hub from where you can basically connect yourself, so you can ask us to connect and we will certainly help you.
I see. So a network, so like a sort of like a network of helping people make SRM branch lines.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, is there anything else you wanted to show me?
Well, we could see the designs.
Sure.
Let me teleport you to share. TPA share with.
Okay.
So you go up these stairs.
Mm-hmm.
This Mountain Central station, by the way.
Yeah.
I wanted to make the name as long as possible to irritate blue.
Okay.
It's Y23, that's why we are going so high.
Oh, fair enough.
It's
I mean,
it's
so where is it from here? Is it just
just up the hill.
okay? All right. So these are the prototypes of all the different designs. So this is
Yes.
your
This is the
underground layer.
classic panel design.
I feel like I'm in like a showroom, and it's like this is the
Yeah.
this is all the new railway network
Yeah.
options. Very clever. Is this
Also,
even
this
possible?
diagonal.
You don't think you can use this?
No. it is impossible. There's a sign here that says that it's one block too close. This is meant to be wider.
Yeah.
The designer did not understand how minecart works. So
Okay.
what did you expect?
Well, you know, every showroom's got to have a few failed prototypes.
Yeah, you have this design which we based the bridges off, but we have turned to a more simple design that looks nicer for the rider and that is
I see, so this is a
easier.
prototype of the raised trail.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well,
And also,
oh,
do you
this,
want to see how complex was the upwards staircase?
sure.
You got to mine out the entirety of this for every block you want to go up.
Okay. That's quite a lot of space, isn't it?
Yeah.
You need to mine.
It took like 3 hours to dig it out.
Well, I suppose with haste mining, it's gonna be a bit quicker, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
still quite a
but
big one.
we don't have 70 beacons. We have only one station.
Yeah, this is true. Well, I
And also
mean,
there is a nice staircase there.
oh yeah, so this is your staircase. Yeah, so here it is going up. Not bad.
Usually we put glass over because we have zombies and stuff.
Oh yeah, you put glass over the top of it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that also costs quite a bit.
Fair enough. Well, thanks for showing me your prototypes. I wish you the best of luck in Survival 4 with building them all in game.
Well,
'Cause it looks promising.
we have like a small team of about 3 people, maybe 4 if you could consider some people that have left because of the reset. But yeah, it's quite a robust way to build railways, and
No, definitely, yeah.
we hope we can pull this off in Survival 4.
No, yeah, it's good. I mean, you've done a good job here. It's very,
Yeah.
very, very hopeful. So yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
And yeah, we'll be back after the break with another tour. So thank you very much, the official app, and we'll be back soon.
Bye.
Bye bye. Action.
Hello.
Hello there. Hello, and we're here with ReNDoG and ReNDoG at their base. So, what's the base called, folks?
RNR, I guess.
Yeah.
Something like that.
R&R.
Several R's.
Sounds good.
The team is R.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, you got your
And
map
the
up
only
there.
thing we decided up front was that we both wanted to build in a swampland for the color of the water. To do
Yeah.
The
nice things
R&R.
like this for.
Very nice. Okay, so, yeah, take me around. We're starting at a bar here. Fun.
Yeah, that's the bar for the people who come in with the boats and everything. It's kind of a hotel
Oh yeah, it's an inn.
where you can see the receptionist Jerry, and the bar guy is named Tom, so Tom and Jerry.
I like it.
Little joke there.
I like the little details like that, little jokes in the world. Very nice.
Yeah, and at the top you have bedrooms. Yeah,
Oh, I
just
see.
a
Yeah.
simple building. And here you have the docks with the boats. And,
Oh yeah, very nice.
little small little boats.
That's very nice indeed. So
It's,
yeah, but people from the world can come in. And you got a huge kind of fence here or something?
It's a huge wall all around our base.
Yeah, you can fly around it later to see the size of it. It's pretty big.
Ooh.
Yeah, and every pillar has his own beacon. Yeah, it took some time to get the resources and build just a wall. So yeah.
Someone's saying in chat here, the bar at R&R. I like that. Yeah. Awesome. So, let's have a look then. Take me.
Yeah. To the next building, or what do you want to see?
Well, whatever you want to show me. I mean, yeah, this place looks pretty big.
Yeah, we'll
You guys
just
make a wiki
take you
article,
around.
And take a walk that way.
Well, all the landscaping is ReNDoG's job. This guy here.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
not.
like to do. So
Yeah, I
every
like.
block from here on out is probably hand placed. Every tree hand placed or hand built. So
Mhm.
that was my big work of the
Yeah.
scenery around here.
So you're the terraforming guy and
Yeah.
does the builds. Nice.
Yeah. more or
I
less.
kind of like to make the buildings, the farms. I made some farms here. I made automatic farms at first, but since it's not working properly, it's just push the button, get the carrots and everything.
Yeah, when too many people are online, fully automatic farms are not functioning too well.
I see.
So I just cut it down a bit on the automation. This building is also big building is also a farm. On the inside where the lamps are, you have sugarcane farms, and they go off at the outside. You can see when something pops off.
Oh, right,
I
okay.
guess since I wasn't here for quite some time, I think the observers are blocked at this point. But
Well,
that's okay.
because all the claims are gone, redstone doesn't really work when the claims are off.
Yeah, well, exactly. So at this point, it's not working anymore. You got melon, pumpkin farms on this side, melons on this side. The cocoa beans on this side. On the in the floor, you get the nether wart. Well, you get all the stuff you need. And here's some.
It's like a super chunk, isn't it, with everything in it?
Yeah. Usually, I like to make big farms, but on a server like this, it's better to just cut it down and just make just what you need.
Fair enough.
Don't overdo it.
Looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something can be said about small and simple as well as big scale stuff.
Mhm.
Ooh, wow. So there's the R,
Yes.
the signature of the base, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you can
also on the top of the farm building over there.
Yeah,
Same,
Oh, and it turned night, so then at first I had on top of the farm the lights were going around and around, but that created some lag, so I just made it on or not off.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And below the R, there is a creeper farm, automatic,
Oh yeah.
to give us the rockets.
Fair enough. Yeah. Very nice. So you got a big kind of like an area under there for farming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
kids.
Lovely, lovely stuff. Great, yeah. Ooh, so
Yeah,
you got
this castle type structure over here
Oh yeah.
is the first build I did here on the server to cover up the smelter and the cactus smelting for experience.
And the big building is a kelp farm.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the kelp farm is inside for the fuel, and the early days of the server, it was our experience farm with all the smelting and stuff going on. So.
Oh right,
was
yeah,
nice.
yeah, for the kelp XP, smelting XP.
Yeah.
And of course a diamond beacon necessary.
Yeah, every base needs one.
solid?
So.
Yeah, it's solid,
of course. Yeah.
Oh wow.
We have a golden beacon there. Sorry?
Not quite netherite.
No.
Oh man, no, that's amazing then. Diamond, that must have taken so long to mine. Can't even imagine.
Yeah, I think we can make a second one as well if we want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all the haste, all the time, it's
Wow. Rich stuff. And wow, what's this building over here?
That's building by ReNDoG.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the building where I put a map room inside, but I didn't come to that part yet, so I created quite a lot of maps from the area around here. Wanted to display them properly, but it's just the building on the outside yet.
Wow. Oh, that's your entrance gate, I take it, over there as well.
It's one of the entrance
There are
gates,
3 entrances, yeah. There's one by the water, there's one by the hotel over there, and one over here. And I think there's one in the water as well over there.
Wow.
Yeah.
The perimeter wall is really impressive, actually. Have you got a map of the place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Follow us.
Ooh. Aha. Oh wow, yeah, that's a great way of looking at it. And then you got your R's there. So you got a grand entrance gate there as well, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, and there's also a villager breeder, but there was still a 1.14 villager breeder, I think.
So this is... Wow, this is a part of the ground map as well. I think, did you donate all these maps, or...?
Yeah, I donated all the ones on the wall here.
It's incredible, yeah. So there you are, there's the ReNDoG and Rulimboya.
Yeah, ReDoG is just a English name if that's easier.
Oh, okay. No, that's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I like how kind of like solid this space is. Like, it's just kind of like it keeps to itself with the borders and stuff. It feels very complete.
Well, this is my first building. This is the storage room, in fact.
Yeah, we're taking a look there as well.
Okay. Wow. Have you got not automatics, just manual?
No, we don't do automatic storage room. First of all, it creates a lot of lag, and second of all, most of the time at the end you just go through the chest anyway. So
yeah.
After a while, you know exactly where everything is, and then it's just as fast and handy to have a manual one.
Yeah, that's true.
And we have
two floors filled with chests.
And the top floor is the enchantment room.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. So up here, upwards even more is enchanting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in the corner, the inside to go up.
Oh yeah. More storage.
And they are in the middle.
And then in the middle here, you can go up again.
More. And enchanting broom.
And then
here's our backup gear and stuff like that. And
and to go down is just this for 1 floor lower, this corner for 2 lower, and the other corner to go all the way back down.
I see.
And then there was an iron farm underneath as well, but
also broke, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, and then we have some farms underground as well.
Oh yeah, true.
I don't know why what I'm doing. Ooh.
Crawling under the tree.
Yeah.
Alright, so is this big area, this big structure here is the farms, I guess.
Where are you guys at?
Yeah, we're just running around to.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, sorry.
Okay, we're good.
Are you alright?
Yep, no. Perfect. Right. Awesome.
Yeah, we
I'm
thought
not
PvP
dead.
was off.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I think it's a bit...
Yeah, we didn't have an entrance to the underground except for the home stuff, so I dug yesterday a hole around.
Don't go down this way.
No.
No, not that
No,
way.
no, oh, not this way. Okay, it's good. I'm not gonna die.
Okay.
Alright, I'm safe. Whoops,
Yeah,
my
that's
bad.
the way up again,
Oh,
so
so
it's
this is
just an improv entrance for the base.
hole literally right next to it's the actual way, of course.
Yeah. So here, this thing is the creeper farm.
yeah.
The outputs.
No.
Not bad. Nice.
And then we have a sheep farm here, chorus farm.
Uh-huh.
And the best one of all, of course, the vine farm.
Oh.
Yeah, we needed some vines.
Yeah, I think it's like
Oh
16
my.
stacks if you do it all.
Wow, you guys really need a lot of vines, huh?
Yeah, for the outside wall was a lot of.
Yeah,
Vines for the
underwater, it's solid to the bottom of the ocean. So
Oh.
and there I used mossy stone bricks.
Of course, because white vines can be waterlogged, can't they?
Yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, here I was trying to get some slime chunks, but I found one, but never got to the farm itself.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Fair
that's
enough.
about it, I guess.
That's
And then
pretty
there's
much it.
one more thing, but it's in the nether, and it was also with the home, and we have no idea where it is, but we have a
Oh, yeah.
skeleton head farm, and we slapped everything around it like crazy dudes.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we can't show it
Oh.
because we don't know where it is.
Oh, of course. No, that's a shame.
But we have beacons for years here, so
Years and
Yeah,
years
I
of
killed
beacons, huh?
I killed 700 wither skeletons there.
yeah. And I did almost 1,000, so
Wow, you got lots of beacons then.
yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing.
all around in the wall you can see they're all in every tower there's a beacon. So
Yeah, you should fly around.
Oh, have we got any rockets?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
hold on, let me get a little shulker box with some
There you
rockets.
go.
I've got some. Thanks.
Yeah.
So, getting out of here, what's the easiest way to escape?
The hole you came here is the easiest way.
Oh, I love how easy it is to take off a elytra now.
Yeah.
I'm up. Okay. Wow, so, yeah, flying around space is pretty amazing, actually. Oh, this grand entrance is pretty epic. Ooh, lightning.
Yeah, in one of those towers there's a villager breeder.
Oh,
I don't know if it's that one or that one, I can't remember. There was a home as well, so. But as you can see, beacons all around.
Yeah, the build that you made is really impressive as well, the kind of monastery cathedral thing.
Yeah, that's a nice building.
Really impressive view from up here. Nice stuff. Wow, thanks guys for showing me around your place, it's really great. Do you want your rockets back?
No, you can keep them.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for
of course.
showing me, it's really appreciate it. Yeah, what an
Yeah.
amazing base. We've solved the mystery of that, the R lamp thing.
Yeah, I'll go check out Spawn to see if I
Yeah,
can
it's-
help someone out who wants
Cookies.
to use it for something. Yeah.
No, because it was the map. It's on the map art gallery, and it has a sign saying, "I have no idea who owns this. Please tell me if you find out what it is." But we found it. Found the owner.
Yeah, you found it.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
I have several copies, so.
Well, thanks very much indeed, and we'll be back after the break for Chronia, our final tour. Unless Spears figured it out, we'll be right back. Okay. So, I said last tour, but actually we got one more. We got Spear here. We had some technical difficulties earlier, but we're back and we're ready to go. Yeah. So, penultimate tour. Let's go. What's the name of the base, Spear?
You know, I hadn't really come up with anything yet. I had a couple of things floating around, but before we start off, I had for a long time wanted to do this with Ren. I was going to sign up for the next round of base tours, but I'll give you his shulker box. It's got some goodies in it that'll help you out around here. I know you probably have all this stuff by now, but hey.
Ooh, Master Key, Wings, Feather Falling, Ender Pearl. Ooh, this is all lovely stuff. Actually, I don't actually have this stuff because I lost all my gear.
So, well, it's a good thing that I did that.
Thanks.
The Feather Falling 4 especially is almost mandatory here, but yeah, so I don't have a name for this place yet. It's and a lot of things too. Like I had this grand reveal planned out where that's why you have the master key. I have a lot of like key torch doors and stuff in here,
but don't work, obviously.
Yeah, it's kind of struggling right now. So I just opened up all the doors where they're at and everything. But yeah, so this is what I've been working on in Survival 3.
It looks amazing. I love the like cyan aqua and the sandstone. Wow, what a thing.
Yeah, I've it's actually kind of a funny story. This was the third attempt that I had to build this. I originally started, me and a buddy had a bedrock realm, and that we just stopped paying for it after a while, and then I tried in Survival 2, and then pretty much right as soon as I started digging the hole, we came to Survival 3, so I had to restart all over again. But
Oh, that's a shame. So wait, we're below ground here. I didn't even think about that. I thought it was just like a big structure. So where are we going then?
Well, I don't know. I just got another connection issue, so.
Ah.
I was moved to the hub for flying. Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Let's get an aerial view of this place now, and wow, it's pretty impressive.
Here, I've got your stream up if you want to just walk around. I can direct you places.
Sure, so where are we going first?
Well, if you're flying around here, I got each one of these 4 towers. I'd originally seen the space. It was a picture of it like on, I forget where, but I wanted to basically make it a little bit bigger and add some functionality to it. So at the top of each one of these towers, I have at least skeletons made for iron farms. Only 3 of them are populated because of server rules. But so like each one of those iron farms has some stuff in it. I've got a big mob farm in the middle of that gigantic central tower. So there's a little bit of functionality built into the space, and in each one of the towers I have some farms built in as well. So and if you want to go back to the bottom there,
sure,
to the floor level, it's kind of funny because there's an area there where I've got like some water set up on the ground level and other stuff like that. That's what I had planned for the rest of the build. But if you go back to that floor, like I said, and then head into one of the doors, I can tell you about what's going on in that particular tower there. So
yeah. So what's going on in here?
Now let's see here. I think I'm a little bit behind on the stream, but so each tower, it's got a water elevator in it. So if you go into that one, I think for this one, this is my melon and pumpkin farm one. And so if you like go into the elevator and then you have to like push forward a bit once you get up into it towards the glass.
I get it.
Yeah.
Ooh, iron's going down. That's cool.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I wanted to build into that too. So like for all the iron, I just did have it to where I had to go to each one of them and collect it manually. And then I ended up building like a massive thing that just would send it to my storage system. And I'm actually back into the world now if you want to meet back up in that central tower where we started off at.
Okay.
But yeah, those are melon and pumpkin farms. I've got a couple of Ilmango designs. Of course, it kicked me right as soon as I said that. But but yeah, some Ilmango designs, some classic other piston and observer designs there. And I've got like a couple of those things. I've got like in another tower, I've got like the wool farm that Pixel Riff's made in one of his survival guide videos there. I've got a sugarcane farm. I've got some villager trading going on.
Okay.
And and like so it was all I wanted to make like a base that was nice to look at, but at the same time had a lot of functionality built in as well. So that way, like as I played, as I played, you could, I would collect resources, and I had a shop and stuff like that set up too, and so a lot of stuff going on there. And let's see here, I just reconnected as well, so I will open up another spot of the base that was kind of hidden for you.
Ooh, okay, so yeah, each 4 tower holds something important then.
Yeah, each tower has something important, something going on. I couldn't quite get it all set up, but because obviously the server is we're resetting and all that. But yeah, so in that central little meeting area there at the beginning, there's a couple of trapdoors there, and if you want to go down there, I have like an underneath area. And also when you look at them, I cannot tell you how much it bothers me that they're not centered.
Where are they? Trapdoors. Can't find them.
Huh. Alright, well here, so that center white block, or of carpet, go ahead and punch that out.
Right.
And then, actually that whole center strip of carpet you can just punch out if you want. Yes, there you go. So if you open up those, one of them's just a drop down, and then another one's a bubble elevator to come back up. But that leads me to that'll lead you to my storage area. I've got some strip mines down there. I got just a small kelp farm, and then kind of down, through a door and down an area, I've got some map arts and a smelter array and all that stuff. So this is actually where I spent most of my time on in the thing. I spent a lot of time down here. It is.
Yeah.
That was actually the one of the husk heads, the one that I have named in an item frame. It was funny. I had Bumbling Nugget said something in chat one time about getting a gift, so I teleported there, and that's what I got. So I named it and put it in an item frame. But I've got another wart farm down there, and yeah, and that one I was actually that took longer than I really felt like it should have, because I dug right into a lava pocket.
Oh, right, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so I had to deal with all of that. No, I have it's funny because I have a map room. If you go if you go back to where I had some of those chests and that central thing where you have the mines going one way. Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, we're good. Don't worry, I'm not gonna die.
Okay. But yeah, I have if you go downstairs, I have a downstairs area where I have. It's funny because it's really nothing special, but it's probably my favorite area in this base because I have some map arts. I keep hearing you gasp, and because I'm not connected and that I'm behind on the stream, I don't know what's going on.
Alright, okay, so... Okay.
Okay, you're going too far down that way.
I'm trying to find the messages.
Yeah, if you go back to where all the mob heads were, I have 2 doors. One goes to my storage area, and then
so... In here, storage area, yeah, found it.
Yes. So, yeah, I have, I had a manual storage set up for some reason this season. That's definitely not something I'm doing next season, but if you'd turn around and go directly to the door opposite of that, I have, like I said, that's where I have a little mini kelp farm set up, and another door that will lead you downstairs to a map room. And I had kind of a little storage system or storage area for books. Anybody who knows my shop knows that I was selling books for an absurdly low price.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I would just kind of store them there, and I have a smelter there. I'm still just watching your stream, looking at the observers.
I'm observing them. Oh, okay, so this is your stuff here. You got your map art down here as well.
Yeah, and I have looking at your stream here, I just saw all the chests and everything. I have that was backup storage. So I, when my other storage got overrun, that's basically what was going on. And then yeah, of course the map art's there. I bought a couple from Wild, I want to say. A couple others from other people. I made the Sahara and the Concorp ones. Very sad. Those I might have to remake those in the next one because I like those quite a bit. Just a little enchanting setup there, and like I said, a little kind of a little miniature library thing through that one door by the flag. But It's kind of funny because, like I said, this is like my favorite area of my base. Even though, like, I just, as of like, right before the announcement was made that we're gonna reset, started decorating it a little bit.
Yeah, I get
And then I have,
what you mean.
yeah, but I just, I kind of like some of the variety. I like the maps there. I don't know why. I really enjoy that area. And then, like I said, a bunch of enchanted books there. That it was one of those things where I would sell out rather quickly with some things, so I just would trade and get a backlog and stuff, and then kind of a little service area there. I'm watching on your stream of the furnace array there.
Mm-hmm.
Real simple design, but yeah. So I got like a backlog, so I would trade a bunch, and instead of just having shulker boxes all over, I figured I would have like a more standard setup there.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool. Back to another wart farm. We're good. Okay, so yeah, we'll head back up.
Will didn't learn his lesson trying to fly around the tunnels last time. Oh yeah, you gotta open up there you go. I'm sure you figured it out by now. Maybe not. You have to like direct yourself with that trapdoor, because that was one of the things I would get caught on that a lot.
Okay, so the electric off and put it back on. Okay, now we can escape.
I didn't mean to trap you in my base. That wasn't the intention.
No! No!
Oh no!
No!
My base is deadlier than I thought it was.
How do I get out? I went up a bubble column. Oh wait, I can just break stuff, can't I? How do I get out of here?
So here's the thing. I would usually have that trapdoor open when I would go up the bubble column, and you just go to one side or the other, and then you just shoot up and out. I don't know how you're so stuck.
I can't.
Like, you honestly cannot get out. maybe this is where we should call it. You should just teleport somewhere else.
Okay.
It's like the game set this up, because it's not even letting me log on to save you.
Can I just break this? Oh.
Yeah, break whatever you need, man.
That was the way out all along. Just break
there
the carpet.
There we go. Was the carpet still up there?
I don't know, yeah.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
oh
you
my
just
God.
broke the down carpet, not the up.
I've never been so scared in my life.
Oh, man.
Okay.
So, yeah.
My lord, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm sorry that it became very deadly for you there at the end.
No, it's okay. You're forgiven.
That was never an issue. I forgot about the carpet. I thought you already did it.
Oh my God, I'm traumatized. No, it's great. Thank you so much, Fear. We're gonna move on to our final tour now. I really appreciate you showing me the base, even if even if the internet wasn't working. And yeah, wow, what a base! I mean, this is just such an incredible site. Like how it's just been all dug out.
It took a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I just it bothers me that I couldn't quite get it finished. But it's been a lot of fun.
You did great, and you've set up the most efficient death trap in the universe. So
apparently,
I'm sorry if I've ruined your carpet slightly. I'll just.
I can fix them. That's okay.
I'll just leave it here on the ground for you to fix. Thanks. We'll be right back after the break. Oh boy. Okay, we're back with our final tour. It's Dragonfire 441 with Cronia. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Great to
I hope
hear.
you're doing just as well as I am.
Yeah. Just clearing the water out of my ears. All right. Okay. Great. I'm messing with you. Let's begin. Cronia. So. What's this?
Right. So we're starting here on the top floor of the town hall. Just wanted to slowly walk through here. So we've got a couple of offices. I know we're slightly tight in time, so I'm not going to linger too long.
Mm-hmm.
So just walking downstairs, we've got the offices of the co-founders. So we've got 6 co-founders, RY44, Not2345, me, Cookies, Garoon, and Archangel. However, Garoon and Arc have been a bit, let's say, less active recently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we've just got town hall. It's more just decorational than functional, really.
Yeah.
So walking out into town, the theme we've got for this city is sort of a medieval Nordic fantasy sort of feel.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
got a lot of different houses here. There's your embassy.
Yeah, I built this.
We've got the marketplace, which Nossi designed, which is absolutely magnificent in my opinion.
Very good micro level detail.
So down here we've got the vineyard. So the idea is that Cronia is like a trading town on this island. If you didn't know, Cronia is a transformed mushroom island.
Yeah.
So that gives us a lot more freedom with playing with lights.
Yeah.
So just heading down here, we've got the industrial district. So this is the newer part of Cronia. So we extended plots down here quite recently. Oh, that's not good.
Invaders?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a fairly new expansion.
So the idea being that this is slightly more rough and more industrial. So you've got the shipyard, you've got a blacksmith, you've got a fishing hut, and you've got Tiger and Bright build, which is a sail making house, I suppose.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah, just watch out for the birds.
Oh, and you got some of the floating islands in as well. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, so here you've got Anna's absolutely amazing Japanese floating island. And then over to your left, you've got Califort.
The Califortian island? Okay.
Yeah. Sadly, we didn't really get many floating islands in because of time constraints, but that's fine.
Wow, the texturing on this mountain is amazing.
Yeah, Nossi did an absolutely amazing job with that.
Oh yeah, so here's your dragon as well, so your mountain area over here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is one of my favourite builds. Nossi, he's an absolute genius. We joke that he sold his soul to the devil for his skill in Minecraft in general.
Yeah.
He's just an amazing player.
He is just good at everything, isn't he? PvP, building, the lot.
Mm-hmm.
And this is is this a building of Hydropolis almost?
I've lost you.
That floating island, that is. Near the dragon.
That would be King Creeper's island. So no, that's not really to do with Hydropolis.
Of course, because you guys were the co-founders of Hydropolis originally, weren't you?
So yeah, RY Garoon and I were mayors of Hydropolis, and then Naughty Ark and Cookies were other members of Hydropolis who joined us for this absolutely amazing adventure, I suppose.
Yeah. And so in here is your Spleef Arena. In the Messalina mountain.
Yeah, so the Spleef Arena was quite a large project for us. So this was really quite fun to build. We've had 2 or 3 fun but like disastrous games in
Yeah.
here.
Nice,
Our sleep arena was notoriously lethal.
Yeah, it's a
I
bit
think we had
deadly.
about 5 deaths on the first sundown, mainly because I like to do overcomplicated wrestling, which doesn't work.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Good stuff. It's a very nice arena though. It looks
Yeah.
beautiful and ties in with the color theme. The kind
Yeah.
of purple and cyan sort of styling. Okay, what's this over here then?
Cool.
I'm alive.
So over here we've got Quasi's Direct Light Island, which isn't quite finished, but looks quite amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And down here you've got Nossi's build. Well, again,
Wow.
Nossi's build, which is the Mage Tower on this Soul Island over here.
Wow.
Almost, I think he took a bit of sort of inspiration from the Rapunzel Tower.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
built with him for the build battle. Me and Nossi made a the tower from Rapunzel, and we've got a bit of that going on here. Do you want to meet back down at the house in the forest?
Sure. I was just admiring your kind of Mayan theme one. It reminds me of Akara.
Yeah, so well, again, Nossi. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Almost going back to Akara, as you said. Yeah, very similar sort of look / feel.
Okay, I'm at the house by the in the forest over here, just behind it.
Yeah, I see. So, just a few small fun things that we've got around here. So, somewhere in this cliff face might have been closed up, but you've got a lot of really random stuff going on inside of Cronia. So, most of Cronia was terraformed. So, here you've got some foxes which are white, and Nossi and people were getting together, and you've got some slightly more random stuff, like down here you've got this weird villager cult thing.
What? Mystery one.
Not sure if you've seen this before.
Circle. No, I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
High priest.
No, this has been around for probably half a year. These are villagers which were supposed to make one of the iron farms, but we decided to not do that when we updated to 1.13 and the old 1.14 and the old villager trading mechanics all broke.
I like it. So you got all your villagers here, and there's high priest.
Yeah,
here
just
as well.
some random stuff.
Nice.
Just going to pop out here.
Yoink. Okay.
So over here, we're in the bay of the city.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really beautiful houses here by various people. I think we've got over 30 different people who have contributed.
Oh yeah. What's this in the sky here? Is this a floating island under construction?
So the massive square in the sky is Garoon's Vulture, which is half built. So that's a design he built and created, but never quite finished building in game.
Oh, I see.
So, not sure how long that will stay. Just down here, you've got the almost infamous statue of Ark,
Yeah, the angel.
which was a present from me, Nossi, and Cookies to Ark for Christmas 2018.
Yeah, one of the earlier ones.
Originally, yeah, it was originally supposed to be temporary, but I guess it's stuck.
It's nice. It's
sort of become a staple of our city.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. More floating islands under construction over here, I guess.
Yeah, sadly, I don't think those will be finished.
Yeah, fair enough. And this other side of the city as well, don't you? Almost.
Yeah.
Plains biome.
So we've got quite a lot of. Well, one of the cool things is with all the cities on Dogcraft, we've got a bunch of different embassies. So we've got, of course, Ranos,
and we've got
Yeah.
Dragon Valley's home tree, etc.
Yeah,
It's always
very
amazing to see the community coming together like this.
I think so too. I think communities are really important on the server.
Yeah. If you want to meet me by the harbour, I can show you downstairs into the, I suppose, the guts of Kronia
Where's this? By the...
harbour.
I'm by Cookies right now, actually.
Yeah, Cookie is. We're just trying to finish off a couple of builds before we
Take a download.
go in for. Yeah, take a download.
That's
So if you
super cool.
just meet me
Yeah.
down here. So the hub was actually one of the first bases we built. It was sort of test runs just to mess around with different designs, quite how it came out.
Okay, the
So
hub.
here we've got, well, not quite yet, but we've got quite a lot going on underground beneath Kronia.
Oh.
So first of all, we've got the trading hall, probably responsible for some of the lag on the Dotcraft server, but hey ho. Quite a nice design. I quite like this. Almost going for a sort of basement look, almost like maybe a sort of vault for wine, possibly.
Yeah, like a cellar, but except your wine is villagers.
Yeah,
and
like a wine cellar. Yeah.
they don't generally get better with age.
Yeah. Down here you've got one of the slightly more chaotic parts of Dogcraft. Quite a lot of history has happened here, and I'm sure you know this place very well.
I was wondering where this is going to come out, and what, are these out of commission?
So,
the elevators.
Well, at the moment, all the claims were removed, so none of the pistons are working.
I see. Yes, I think I've...
So, for those who don't know, this is the Dogcraft courtroom, where we play around, have a lot of fun, and sue people on quite a lot of random grounds. For example, death by joke was one of them.
I think I've been sued more times than I can count.
I'm pretty sure you've been in every single case so far. Well, every single case we've had in this courtroom, at least.
No, I won the case for my plaintiff.
Well, look. Well, you have been in every single one.
Yeah.
Which one was the again?
I think I beat someone. I won the case, and then I got sentenced for talking too much. That was it.
So, a bit of a tunnel through here. So the original idea for the underbelly of Kronia was this sort of old dwarven civilization. We never quite fleshed that out completely, but you still got the ideas of a mine down here. So through here you've got really the hub of Kronia, which is the storage system. Again, probably not one of the most server-friendly places, but this was really helpful to our development, and honestly one of my favourite parts of Kronia itself. I really like how this room came out with that atmosphere.
And you've got your map art there, which is crazy.
Yeah, DMG made that map art for us over the span of 2 days. So many insane people on the server.
Yeah, I mean, you got 2 map arts, didn't even realise.
Yeah, we've got a small one and this 2 wide one. But they're more in the modern style, more fitting to the country club.
Right, yeah.
So we're probably not going to go properly into here, but here is the tree farm. Only recently completed, but...
I don't think I've ever seen this. Amazing.
Yeah. So we've got a nice semi-automatic farm at the back, and then some space in the middle for dark oak.
Yeah, there you go. So farm back here. Does it have TNT and stuff, or is it just semi?
No TNT, just old-fashioned axes.
Fair enough. Pushes it into place there for you.
Yeah.
Very amazing. Very cool. Yeah. Impressive stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think I've just got a couple more minutes to just show you a few more things.
Yeah.
So, just around the corner here, we've got, I suppose, the slightly larger offices of the different co-founders. So here you've got mine, where you've got a lot of random stuff, a lot of mementos, different flags from different speed events, head map.
Oh, this poster.
Oh yeah, that can.
I never actually read what it said. I just thought it was a pretty like picture of a bunch of people.
No, it's
like
the
it's
poster
a
for
movie
Avengers
poster.
Endgame.
Yeah. I've seen that movie. I should know.
You've got a nice Neverwater farm here, and then you've got cookies here to the right. And similarly, Notty over here.
Notty. The little lowercase n. I love it.
Yeah.
He's got his
Just
own
loads of
storage.
really.
Fair enough. I like this. This is actually a really good idea to have like proper big offices for everyone. That way, everyone can express their own personality a bit. Very nice.
Yeah, because I know that me and Notty have pretty much just been living in the city. We've got a nice plant sanctuary here.
I always love living in cities. Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Notty sort of need our own space for our own sort of mementos and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got our wife's office, and as you know, he's a massive collector of heads. Here is this is actually the car Notty gave our wife for Christmas again, 2018. Loads of fun stuff going on.
That's awesome. That's cool. Very colourful. I love it. It's very. I love things like that that add personality.
Yeah. Just I think one more thing up here.
Yeah.
So up here we've got one of my favourite places in Cronia. We've got the map room, and well, yes, it is a lot of entities. You've got a really nice progression of maps around the edges.
Whose space
so
is
every
this?
month. Oh, that is Jared's Cathedral.
Oh right, yeah. Oh Jared. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's our neighbour, and he's actually the person who helped us find the location for Cronia in the first place. Because he found his island, and then from there we found ours.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I love seeing things on a big map like this. What a grand building.
Yeah, that edge we've got monthly maps, so you can see the progress every month.
Let's go back. Let's go from the beginning. Where's the first one?
So the beginning would be over here. I've got 2 more maps that I need to put up for January and February of this year.
January 2019. Wow.
Yeah.
And February. February you got the vineyard coming in. Then March.
Yeah, so you've got
more the houses and roads and plots planning. April more builds starting to fill out. The mountain comes into play. June.
Yeah, sadly we lost June to mapping error.
Then July. Wow. Then August.
Yeah, you have the mountains coming in really for July.
Yeah, the snow texturing. And then you got the dragon in September, and then November. You've got a lot of like polishing details and like the forest area, mate, a lot. And then December, you got this, and then January and February, I guess gonna go here and here, or whenever they come in.
Yeah, I suppose. And well, up here we're back to the Leaf Arena. Yep, that doesn't work.
Yeah. I'm missing a TPT. I'm not gonna drown again today.
That'll be unfortunate.
I'm here. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Marvelous.
And, well, we're back here.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much, Dragon. Cronia never ceases to impress me. Yeah, it's just such a brilliant build. Going into Survival 4, as a personal resolution, I'd like to build something that's more lively, and I think Cronia is a really great example of impressive builds this server.
Yeah, though as you said, it is quite well. The quality of builds is absolutely amazing from everyone who has participated. I mean, a lot of people stretching themselves with diagonal builds, slightly more complex routes, etc. And always amazing to see the community come together for something like this. Well, and you've got the same sort of idea with Uranos.
Yeah, no. I think that's where the Dogcraft's at its best, when the community comes together on large scale builds like this. So you've done a great job here, Dragon. But it is time now that we wrap up the stream. So I'd like to go to spawn and just thank everyone in a minute for participating in the base tours today. If I don't die, Hey, it's all good. Okay. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming to the base tour today. So in the next couple of days, as we approach the 31st, the server will be closing, of course. So if you like these base tours and you want to preserve your base a little bit in the internet, I do recommend making a world download of it. There's a tutorial on the CDNN YouTube channel on how you can use the world downloader mod. You can then upload it to the Dogcraft wiki through a Google Drive folder, and we'll put it on there so everyone can download it and everyone can check it out for years to come. And of course, there's also the option of making a wiki article as well, which is really what we love. So you can write a few words about your base. Simply just log in with the Dogcraft wiki with your dogcraft.net account. It's all the same now. The end is near with Survival 4, but tell you what, it's going to be a great one. Let's make Survival 4 just as great, and hopefully in a year's time, or even less, when I'm come to tour even more bases on the server, we'll have something even greater to show on the next world of the Dogcraft.net server. So until Survival 4, I'm going to see you from the CDNN. See you in a little bit. Bye!